Following Cyclone Ada in 1970, which was responsible for $12 million worth of damage and the loss of 13 lives, there was a call for a national plan to deal with disasters, given the inexcusable delays associated with the public warning of the path of this cyclone. The Standard Emergency Warning Signal was developed by the Bureau of Meteorology in the 1970s for tropical cyclone warnings and was broadcast on radios and televisions. It was adopted as a national emergency warning signal on the 21st of May in 1995. Its use must be authorised and not used for advertising. This is what the Standard Emergency Warning Signal would have sounded like when broadcast on radio and television. In 2009, the Emergency Alert System was established as a location-based SMS system. It sends standard text messages from the telephone number 0444 444 444, which has information about a potential emergency, and a phone call to landline phones, which starts with the standard emergency warning tone and the words emergency, emergency, followed by a message regarding the threat and a phone number and website for more information. By 2026, it was estimated that the emergency alert system had been used more than 2,250 occasions and generated almost 70 million messages. In late 2026, the emergency alert SMS system is due to be replaced by the new AusAlert. This system will use a different tone. Rather than being a conventional text message, the AusAlert will be a critical alert displaying a sound and message on your screen that lasts a total of 10 seconds. This is what the AusAlert system will sound like when it activates in your area. So we now have 1 minute and 40 seconds until the AusAlert triggers. But now, this is going to be cool, because I'm going to be witnessing a test of a new system. Ooh, this is cool. So, we now have 1 minute, 10 seconds. So now I'm going to have to try and pad the runtime for another 66 seconds. It's 59 on the dot now. Okay, this website's like 2 seconds too quick, because I'm just on the ABC News website. Screen recording's on, so when this video gets edited, you'll see the full alert. Obviously you'll see the alert anyways, because you'll get one as well, as this is a nationwide test. But, just thought I'd do something about it. Something new, something brand new. So 20 seconds, and we'll New Year's Eve this thing. Hey, we'll count it down from 10 seconds, which I'm super excited about. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that was cool. That was kind of cool. I was like, nothing's happening. That was kind of cool. I am a little bit skeptical on the use of like the American tornado tone, but it works. It definitely works. Definitely is a sound that you will not forget. It is 110% a sound that will scare the absolute shit out of you. So, well, if you're watching this in the future, you just want to come back and go through the event again, why not? So I thought I'd go through and do just a quick honor roll of 7 News Queensland, because the comment section's actually kind of hilarious. Cammy watches Reels, says, great, just proves the government controls everything. Mike Tyrant says frequency it'll be played at is malicious. Do your own homework. Graz Pepper says it's not a test, it's all about control. If they can do it and change your mobile to sound. Hazard.bl says they somehow hack into your own device and play a noise that you can't stop for 10 seconds. Sounds like hackers will have a field day. Kenny Suzu DMAX says all natural disasters aren't natural at all, it's all man-made, like the moon landings. MXBo95 says this is to harm you. It's already happening in other countries and people that had the vaccine got sick. Nanotechnology. This is the same comment down below. This is very dangerous, especially for those who are vaccinated, as it will trigger the vaccine to make you very sick, including near or close to 5G towers. GR_GhostX says, oh yeah, listen to the media. Don't be alarmed, it's just the government forcing control. Oh, for fuck's sake.